Ball.
One.
Up the middle, Gonzalez. Whips it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. What a defensive effort there. Tough to even get to the ball. And then an excellent off-balance throw. He really showed some great athletic ability as well as strong fundamentals on that play. Squeezes it. 2 down. So digging in, Brett Beatty. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Close but ruled a ball. 2 outs, bases empty. And there's a strike. The hitter's probably feeling a bit confused. The pitcher went inside twice, then he went outside. Good job mixing locations. Two outs and nobody aboard. Good eye there. What a take with 2 strikes. Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning. And now the right fielder, Rafael Ortega.
Off the plate, ball 1.
One ball, 1 strike. And that one fouled off. Beatty leads off of first with 2 away. Far inside, nearly clipped the batter. That'll back him up a bit. And now it's filled up. The runner will be going here on 3 and 2, but the hitter has to stay focused on the pitch. Got him. A controversial called 3rd strike to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. On to the bottom half of the 5th, and the Mets batting. Ramirez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 22 years old. He's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. That one fouled off. Dots the corner for a strike. Ground ball to second base. Gonzalez. And 1 gone as they make the play. Next up, the designated hitter, Carson Benj. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball inside.
1 out and the base is empty. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. Grounder to second. Gonzalez whips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Next to hit, Onyx Vega. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. To the right side, Miller. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. And we still have no... 1 out and 2 on. Griffey, the next to hit.
Hey, drive them in. We need you right here.
This one hammered deep to right, and it is gone. Home run. Made them pay for that one. A 3-run home run. And they lead it. It's 3-0. What a fun trip around the bases for him with the lead changing hands on that homer. That's a great job of recognizing the breaking ball. Even better, he didn't jump too early at a hanger over the middle. Instead, he stayed back and got every bit of it. We're back here at the ballpark. We're in the bottom of the sixth. Here's the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Hey! 0-1.
Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Stepping to the plate for Syracuse, Donovan Walton.
Ball, down.
The Mets trailing by 3. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Aye.
Splits the middle. That's a strike. And the count 1-2. He's using that curveball well today, both early and late in at bats. He's showing a lot of confidence in it. In the air, out towards right center. And 2 away now.
Now batting, the first base.
Base is empty with 2 out. Coming up to the dish for Syracuse, Joey Meneses. That catches the outside corner. Really frustrating day for the manager. This offense isn't showing a whole lot right now. On the ground to first. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So another good inning. Bottom of the 7th. Now at the dish, Ryan Clifford.
The left fielder, Ryan Clifford.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2 now. Just off the outside part of the plate. It's rare to see a minor leaguer take an 0-2 fastball when it's that close to being a strike. He clearly knows the zone very well. Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Gets the call. 0-1.
0-1.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The Mets down by 4 runs. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. Got him looking, and that's a strikeout. And here at the plate, Rafael Ortega.
No, that's down.
Next one's fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a pop-up. Small, under it. And that is out number 3. We're back here at the ballpark, ready to get the 8th inning going. And now the DH, Cy Griffey. Movement in the bullpen. Drew Smith up and loosening in the pen. Adcock getting cranked up as well. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The 1-1 offering. He swings and fouls one off. One-two offering. Backed off the plate that time. Swings and sends a laser to right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. One away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler.
Digging in, Alex Ramirez. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat. Hitless so far, and the hitting streak is in real jeopardy. Ground ball up the middle. Collects it. Whips it to first in time. And there's one down. Next is the designated hitter, Carson Benj. And swing and miss. He's done well to get these hitters chasing at pitches outside the zone. They've got to be a bit more patient and make him come into the strike zone if they want to get to him. Strike two. Next pitch misses down and away. The Red Sox up by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. Great job to lay off those pitches down and work the count even at 2-2. That's good discipline. The strikeout there. 2 gone now. Next up for the Mets, Onyx Vega. Foul ball there. 0-1 now.
Ball one.
Swing and a foul straight back. 1-2 pitch. Got the strikeout looking. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm. Griffey was fantastic for them in this one. Outstanding pitching and hitting performance all the way around. Cy Griffey, the top prospect in the league, is ready. Here's the center fielder, Cy Griffey, homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Aye. 0-1.
Runner at second here and one away.
Right now. Here we go.
Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Foul ball, still 0-2. Righty comes to the plate. Right side, hard hit. And steps on the bag for the out.
The first baseman,
Ralph's Weasel Emporium is your one-stop shop for all things Weasel. For this month's special offer, ask for Stuffy. Clifford measures 6'2", hitting cleanup, and he's knocked in 8 runs over his last 10 games. A laser into the outfield. And there's one down. Clearly ready to swing the bat starting off this inning. Tough break with the line out, but a really nice cut.
Here we go right here. No one better. No one better.
Out to center. Ramirez drifting towards this one. And that's that. 2 away and a runner at first. Digging in now for the Red Sox, Cy Griffey. This one is labeled. It's back there. And it's gone. Blasted that one out of here. A 2-run blast. And they add on. It's 3-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. That one is absolutely pummeled. It's off the wall. Runner around third. Relay throw. It's off the mark, and the runner scores. 3-1 ball game. We're in the top of the 8th. Stepping to the plate for Worcester, Cy Griffey. Adcock, a 6-foot righty, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. Some really quick hands on the fastball inside. No problem pulling that one into the outfield for a hit. A frozen rope. Should be extra bases here. Around first and heading for second. Not stopping. He's headed to third. The relay. And now he's out at second. A bad bit of base running for the second out. On that play, it looked like he might just stroll into third, but the outfielder made a good throw in, and the relay had him beat by plenty. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver. Cy Griffey with a remarkable... So 2 down. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Cy Griffey. Homered last night. Added another hit as well.
Ball.
Two outs and nobody aboard.
That's ball 2.
Swing lifts it to shallow left field. Walton. And that's the third out. End of a half. Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Madrigal. That's ripped towards center. Makes a nice running catch. That's the aggressive approach that's become more prevalent nowadays. Find the first pitch you think you can drive and take a rip. Great contact, but he wasn't rewarded with a hit. It's in and out of the glove. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. If you want your soda with a little extra crunch, reach for a cold can of Big Kale, a refreshing way to wash down a hot dog at the ballpark. Ripped into the outfield. Can't get there, base hit. Runner at first, one away.
Hey, looks like the shot's
And that's a base hit. Lead runners around second, throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level. Popped up right side. And there are two down. Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to... Cy Griffey, one of the most exciting... Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Cy Griffey. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. A laser into the outfield. Gets over his head. Makes the turn at second and heads for third. Throw comes in, runner stops. Second and third, nobody out. And that makes it 3 hits in a row for this lineup. He was right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. Lines this one to center. And it's down, a base hit. One down. Coming up to the dish for Worcester, Cy Griffey. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. This one in the air to right, going back pretty deep, and it's caught for the out. Nobody on with one out. Omar De Los Santos getting ready to hit. The windup and the pitch. Line drive, base hit. So one on now with one away. Griffey digs in now. 1 for 2.
looking good. No one better up there. Oh, here you go.
That's a great approach with the bases loaded. He did well to get a strike and get ahead in the count. This one is labeled. And it one-hops the wall. Coming to the plate. Relay, throw home. In there, runner scores. And they're pulling away, up by 7 now. How about that? Clears the bases. That ball was humming as it left the bat. Pretty clear early on in that play that he was looking at extra bases. Bases empty, one away. Cy Griffey now at the plate.
Hey!
Next one's fouled back. Now here's the 0-2. Ball one there. One out and the base is empty. In the air to center. De Los Santos under it. And there's 2 down. Griffey, the next to hit. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Garrett, 32 years old, a former first-rounder back in 2018. On 0-1, the delivery. Smoke to first, but caught. Dives for the bag. Out. Double. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Cy Griffey has been making waves with his impressive. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Cy Griffey. On fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games. Breaking ball, and that got the hitter. Fun hit by pitch trivia for you folks. Ron Hunt holds the modern record for most times getting plunked in a single season. He got hit 50 times in 1971. He once joked, "Some people give their bodies to science. I give mine to baseball." 1 out and the base is empty. A laser into the outfield. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Joey.
Digging in now for the Red Sox, Cy Griffey. 2 hits in 5 at-bats last night.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Lifted down the left side, Walton. And that is out number 3. 1 hit. Back to the top of the order here. Digging in for the Mets, Omar De Los Santos. Smacked out towards right center. Racing over to make the catch.
Now batting.
So 2 on and 2 out. Cy Griffey, the next to hit. That one finds the zone.
0-1's the count.
Hey, drop him in. Need you right here.
Close,
Nope,
but
that's a ball.
ruled a ball. 2 outs, runners at first and second.
Yep, that ball
Advantage
went
to
out.
the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch. And that's
Ball.
off the
That's
inside
his
edge.
back.
Tough spot for him on the mound. He can't just lob it in there with a good hitter like this at the dish. Fouls it off, and now 3-2. In there, got the strikeout looking. And that go-ahead run on base. And now the center fielder, Cy Griffey. That one misses. 1-0.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores with ease. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
The third baseman, number 7.
2 outs, runner on first base. Stepping to the plate for Syracuse, Brett Beatty. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner turns at second. Throw comes into third. And he's out, cut down, and that ends the inning. It's always a big risk when you try to take third with 2 outs, but that outfielder had perfect technique, and the throw was right on the money. It takes a perfect throw to get this runner. Great job to end the inning. First and second with 1 away. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Cy Griffey. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. This one is labeled.
Good piece.
One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. 1 runs in. Another scores. 2 runs come in on the play, and they're up by 4. Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. Griffey with a good game to help them get the win. Knocked in 3 runs for him. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Cy Griffey with a remarkable season. So 2 down. Next to hit for the Red Sox, Cy Griffey. Bash down the right side, but foul. On 0-1, the delivery. Here's a fly to left. De Los Santos. And that's the 3rd out. Runners at the corner posts with 2 away.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
On the ground. And handles that one. There with plenty of time. Inning over. So it's no. Man at second, 1 away. Now at the dish, Cy Griffey.
Right here. Here you go now.
That's towards center. Tags up from second, heads to third. Coming up to the dish for Syracuse, Luke Ritter. Center field, Griffey.
Relay 4, relay 4.
And makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Not in time, he's safe, and they lead by 4. The Mets up by 4. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 0-1. And he swings and lofts one to deep center. It one-hops off the wall. Might be trouble. In at second with a one-out double. And you can bet he feels really good about that one. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Now, line drive to center. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow. That's an absolute gut punch for the hitter. That one looked for sure like it was going to fall in. Great defense. And that's a base hit. Around second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Crosses the plate. It's a 7-4 ball game. Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. That ball was humming as it left the bat. This game shows just why he's a key contributor. And welcome to the game, everybody. And now the center fielder, Cy Griffey. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Round second, headed for third. Coming to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Great approach on that swing, stepping through it and shooting it the opposite way for a two-bagger. Hitting coach will be smiling after that cut. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. Dive, what a play. Terrific play on the dive, and you know the team is fired up after that one. Always nice to see your teammate putting everything on the line. Welcome back. The Woo Sox at the dish here in the bottom of inning number 4. Swing and a foul straight back. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Pops this one up. Bruhan. One away. Gavin Cross getting ready to hit. In the air to center. It's carrying. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Cy Griffey. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Flexen has been excellent in this ballgame. The 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Cy Griffey.
Ball, that's out.
Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner around third. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. First and second, 2 outs. Cy Griffey now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. That slider just spun up in the zone. If it's in a hittable spot, it could go a long way. That one ripped into right center. It's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another run scores. And it's now a 6-run lead. It doesn't matter if you can run your fastball up to the high 90s and beyond if you're just going to put it right in a hittable zone. Hitters at this level will do damage on that kind of pitch. Griffey really stood out in this win. A 4 RBI game at the dish. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. And welcome into the ball. So 2 down. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Cy Griffey. And that's in there at the knees. Griffey was really producing his last time out. 4 runs batted in. Next one's fouled back. That 4 RBI game of his is really notable to me. I know it's so dependent on what your teammates do, but scouts still love to see timely hitting, and that's a great way to demonstrate you've got that skill.
1 ball.
Pitch
2
misses. Ball 1. Downstairs. Swing and a rocket. It clanks off the foul pole. That's a homer. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. As that one came off the bat, it sure looked like it had the distance, but the question was whether it would stay fair or if he was out too far in front. Once it bonked off the foul pole, we had our answer, and he got to jog around the bases. Griffey, in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And that's a base hit. Lead runners around second. Here's the throw. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Really loud contact there, and it goes back to what I'd been saying about thinking up the middle. Right off the bat, that one had a good chance of becoming a hit. Nice AB. Line drive, base hit. He turns and heads for second. Around second now, and they still don't have it. Cut off, now a throw home. Runner around third. The tag out. And that ends the inning. And inside the Parker is really exciting and just about made it there, but instead we see a great relay to the plate and a tag that was just in time. A lot of effort, but all for nothing. Wild play to end the inning. Runner at second here and 1 away. Griffey, he's already homered in this ball game. To the right side. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Miller.
One gone, runner at first. Next up for the Cubs, Rtts Garcia. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one is labeled. Pretty deep.
Yeah, here we go.
Gone! And with one swing, the crowd is hushed. A 2-run shot. And that gives them the lead. It's 3-2. That was a big-time blast in a big-time spot. And he rounds the bases in his very first trip to the plate. Way to go above and beyond. One down. Coming up to the dish for Worcester, Cy Griffey.
Griffey.
That's towards center. Cross in position. Out number 2. Really impressive work at the dish. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do, even if they did take the loss. Not a whole lot of offense in this game as we take a look at the final numbers. Three to 2, the final score. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Crystal Falls Stadium. It's time for the decisive Game 3 of the International League Championship Series on the show. It's the Iowa Cubs taking on the Worcester Red Sox. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. So 2 down. Now up, Cy Griffey. Griffey hit a homer in his most recent game. 1-0, here's the pitch. Bash down the right side, but foul. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, chases that one in the dirt. Down to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Base is empty with 2 out. Digging in for the Cubs, Gavin Cross. Into left center for a base hit. Around first and digging for second. Here comes the throw. There's the tag. They get the out, and that's the... Next to hit for the Red Sox, Cy Griffey, 0 for 1. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Runner at first, 1 away. Hard ground ball, that's a base hit. Lead runners around second, the throw in, and he's out.
Right there on the tag, out.
Now it's the right fielder, Darius Hill. And 1-2. This one is labeled. And it hits the fence. Runner around third. Throw cut off to third. The tag out. But a run does come in to score. As he came around first, it looked like he'd have a good shot at 3, but superb work in the outfield to track it down, then a great relay to get the out. Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, double play, nicely done. Next to hit, Rayvaj Garcia. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the late stages of Game 3. Base hit, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Beats it, safe, and they're up by 4. Stepping to the plate for Worcester, Cy Griffey, 1 for 3.
That's a ball. Two and 0.
Toro leads off of first with 2 away.
Oh, you got that.
That's a hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Cy Griffey. That one off the mark. Ball one. Devers on third. Wong at first. 2 out of the inning. And that one is lifted in the air. Gilbert brings it in. And that is that. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Ripped on a line to center. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Ball one, no strikes. Red Sox leading it by 2. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And stepping in for Boston, Cy Griffey. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
O'Hearn makes the catch for the out. That's out number 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Christopher Morel. That's hard hit on the line. Griffey hauls it in, and there's one away. So 1 out, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Cy Griffey. He's already homered in this game. There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. The relay throw.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay to third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Runner at first with 2 away. Cy Griffey steps in the box once again. It's been an impressive debut for him, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. A really good show.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Griffey really excelled in this one and contributed. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Griffin Conine. There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Santander in pursuit. Nabs it, and that will end the inning. Two out, space is empty. Fought off foul. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there.
3.
Cy Griffey at the plate now after picking up his first major league hit in his last at bat.
Yeah, special moment for him individually, no doubt about it. He'll remember where he hit it, who was on the mound, and the stadium where it happened for the rest of his life.
2 outs. Right side, Jimenez. They take the force out, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they still lead it 2-1. Griffey had an unremarkable game in this one.